What's up? HonorHammer26. I'm here to give you my 8th Q&A. If you would like to send me a Q&A question, please do not hesitate to do so. Go into my inbox, send me a personal message, as many questions as you like. Pro wrestling, sports, just keep it appropriate. As some of you might be able to tell in the description box, I was able to recover my file, so I did get the awesome questions back, which I was very happy to see. So, if you'd like to send me one, that's perfect. I'm going to answer as many as I can right now, but first, I'll either do a Survivor Series themed video. So basically I'll review a past one like I did with SummerSlam 05. Survivor Series I have are 01, 02, 03, 05, 06, and 07. So one of those 6 should vote for one of those in the comment section below along with your thoughts on the video. Alright, first question from Thescatman. Who in wrestling do you feel is overrated and can't stand why they have so many fans? Triple H might be my answer to this one. I mean, but I can tell why he has some fans from some of his work from the early 2001, 2002, and 1999. I can tell why he has fans from that era. But current wrestler I just don't like is The Miz. I just don't like his work for some reason. I just can't get into... I mean, not that he has a fan, but he has some people that believe in his heel character. I just can't get into The Miz for whatever reason. Yeah, I think he's okay in ring, and I think he's just okay. He's not good. So I really don't think he should be U.S. champion right now, or I think he should still be Kofi Kingston, and that's that. But Kofi Kingston, I think, is just better. I mean, he's not better on the mic. I mean, he's getting kind of a good role with Randy Orton right now, but he's way better in ring than The Miz is. And again from the Scatman, if you had a choice to bring in to ROH, would you rather have the return of Kobashi or the debut of the Holy Demon Army? I'm going to say... I'm definitely going to say the return of... no, the debut of the Holy Demon Army, because we've already had Kobashi before, and it'd be nice to have Taue and Kawada in ROH. It's definitely good to see some differentiation. I mean, Kawada has never been... I don't think he's ever wrestled a match in the United States. I don't think Taue has either. I'm not sure in that, but they both haven't been here before and definitely would do wonders for ROH. I mean, there's a lot of All Japan 90s fans still up in the States, but to get a big reception if they came over here. And I think that Kobashi is not as good as he used to be, at least in 2005 still. Neither Kawada and Taue, but they haven't been here before. So that's my choice for the Holy Demon Army. From Nightmare 10, since you're a Redskins fan, what do you think of the rumors of Jim Zorn being on the hot seat? Do you think he should? Do you feel that like he should be fired? I absolutely feel he should be fired. He sucks as coach. I mean, sorry, I'm a Redskins fan and I'm saying that. His play calling is terrible. I mean, sometimes I say to my dad when I watch the games that they're calling the play fumble because we do it so much. I mean, it's his play calling is terrible. He doesn't know how to run the team. I mean, all the adjustments he says he makes every week, and then we go out and lose to Kansas City at home, and then we lose to give Detroit their first win, which they still have not won another game. I mean, we barely beat Tampa Bay, and we barely beat St. Louis. Those are our 2 wins this season, and hopefully because we had the bye week this week, we're a little bit better when we play. Who we play this week? I don't know. I think we're in Atlanta. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think we're in Atlanta this week, so hopefully we can not suck. From Mega Dark Angel 13, who is the best heel right now in wrestling? In my opinion, it's Randy Orton. I think he is the best heel since Triple H of 1999 to 2000. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. I think there are 3 heels that are better than him right now. Chris Jericho, Austin Aries, CM Punk. Right, but I'm gonna go with Austin Aries is the best heel in wrestling right now because he's just on fire as the Ring of Honor World Champion. He has such great promos. He has just got his heel character down to a T. I mean, Chris Jericho is always going to do a good job, and so is CM Punk, but their roles have kind of been diminished right now, but Chris Jericho's picking up. But Aries right now has the platform to be the best heel in the world, and he's taking advantage of it so well. It's just so great to see him work in Ring of Honor. Like, he hasn't had a promo that wasn't amazing since Contention in June, so there's that. First question from Waspspray. What are your feelings on Arik Cannon and the indie scene today? Do you ever see him in Ring of Honor? I definitely could see him in Ring of Honor. He's definitely good enough. I mean, I don't know why they haven't done it yet. Probably because they haven't gone back to Minneapolis or Minnesota since like early 2007. So if they ever go back and they want to bring in a Minnesota talent, I have no reason why they shouldn't bring in Arik Cannon. He's a great wrestler in ring, and I think he's pretty good on promos too. So I can definitely see Arik Cannon in Ring of Honor. Uh, Again from Waspspray, with you being a big fan of Ring of Honor, what do you think it sets it apart from other indie federations? First off, their roster. They have no doubt the best roster of a mainstream company. Other than a mainstream company, they have the best roster in probably the world. Uh, Maybe aside from Dragon Gate or Dragon Gate USA, one of the two. But just Ring of Honor just has, and will always have a great crowds. They always have great crowds. Always helps them, even on their bad shows. Also, they have a deal with Noah. Used to have one with Dragon Gate, which made them even better, but they've kind of rebounded from that. But the deal with Noah sets them apart because they get access to talent in Japan, and their relationship with PWG, which is probably the second best indie in America, or second biggest indie in America, is growing and blossoming. So they also have that going for them, access to West Coast talents. So basically, they just have the super rosters, their number one coup, and they always have by putting on so many great matches over the years, they developed such a great fan base. And also them being on TV sets it apart because we get to see them for free every Monday night, which we can't do for pretty much any other independent. Well, we get the Chikara podcast to go, but that's only for like 9 minutes, and we get Ring of Honor for like 50. So there's that. All right. First question from HonorReclaimsHTown. What is your honest assessment of Jason Campbell? Okay. I think he's okay at best. We run a West Coast offense on the Redskins, and he's not a good enough quarterback to run in the West Coast offense. I mean, he's a one-track quarterback. He looks for Santana Moss, then gets sacked. I mean, that's or he looks for Santana Moss, looks for Chris Cooley, and throws it incomplete. I mean, it's just for West Coast offense, you need to look at several wide receivers, and no one's open. Run. I mean, he just stands there. I mean, Jason Campbell's not our quarterback of the future, and I think he shouldn't play another down for the Redskins because this season's kind of going to waste because he's our quarterback, and he's in a contract year, so he's not going to be around next year. What good will it do starting him this year? I mean, he has a great arm, but he has no idea how to use it. Our backup, Todd Collins, who's never had a starting job in the NFL, can play better in the West Coast offense than he has. I mean, it's kind of sad. I mean, I'm just getting frustrated on my Q&A with my favorite. I'm trashing the Redskins, my favorite team in this Q&A. Wow. All right, next from HonorReclaimsHTown, which wrestler has your favorite move set? Might say Kenta here. Maybe Oroki Goto from New Japan. A lot of guys in Japan have more all-around move sets than the United States. Maybe 90s, maybe a 1990 like 4 Mitsuharu Misawa. He just did so many great moves. I mean, maybe just the 90s Mitsuharu Misawa. But you know what? I'm gonna go with Kenta because just the current day Kenta is just not the current day Kenta because he's injured, but just Kenta just has so many great moves he can do. He can do the Bizaiku knee, the go to sleep. Just his kicks are amazing. He can do a great forearm. He has a double stomp, which is great, which is probably only second to probably Loki. But he's in the WWE now. I don't think he's even using it. So, and he can do it. He can wrestle so many different styles. He can come over to America and do a great style. Wrestle in Japan. I mean, Kenta's just the man, and I love all of his moves. And again, from HonorReclaimsHTown, excluding Kenta, who do you think is the next Japanese ace? I'm gonna go with probably Kenta's rival Katsuhiko Nakajima because he's like 21 and he's already accomplished so much. He's already so great in ring. And he has a guy, Kensuke Sasaki, looking after him, who's, a great Japanese wrestler and a Japanese legend in his own right. So, with all those things going for him, I don't see how this can't be Katsuhiko Nakajima. I see Marufuji maybe being a little of a Japanese ace as well, but, Nakajima's got to be the guy that I got to say here because he just has a rivalry with Kenta, and that's what they kind of need to maybe be the next Japanese ace. All right, this will be my last question for today. I'll see you guys later.
I've heard a handful of YouTubers complain about the Jim Cornette guest booker appearance, saying that his booking ideas really weren't the best. Well, what can you do in a guest booker situation? The challenge is coming soon. Stay classy.